Michael Schumacher is in the record books as the all-time greatest driver of Formula One history by winning 7 world championships for the first time. Michael Schumacher suffered a horrific ski crash on the slopes above Maribel in the French Alps on 29 December 2013 while he was ski diving with his son Mick Schumacher. He fell off while he was crossing an off-piste area, hitting his head on a rock that caused some serious injuries to his head despite wearing the helmet. After coming out of retirement, he drove a few seasons for the Mercedes F1 team, which was a midfield team at that period, and he retired from the sport just 1 month before facing the accident. He was airlifted after the accident to a hospital in Grenoble, and 2 surgeries were done there. Then he was subjected to a medically induced coma for 6 months to help reduce the swelling of his brain. Then, the 7-time world champion was brought to another hospital in Lausanne, Switzerland, and after the treatments there, he came out of his medically induced coma after 250 days. Then, doctors allowed him to return to his Lake Geneva home, and he is continuously treated there. After that, very few updates on his health condition were disclosed to the outer world by his family. Now, the treatments are done with a private medical staff staying at his home, and he is looked after carefully by his devoted wife Corinna. But limited updates related to the present health condition of Schumacher are released into the outer world, and his loved ones keep those things private as much as possible. In a Netflix documentary released in 2021, Michael's wife Corinna provides some updates on his health condition. Shortly before it happened in Maribel, he said to me, "The snow isn't optimal. We could fly to Dubai and go skydiving there," Corinna said. "I have never blamed God for what happened. It was just really bad luck. All the bad luck anyone could have in life. It's always terrible when you say, 'Why is this happening to Michael or us?' But then, why does it happen to other people? Of course, I miss Michael every day, but it's not just me who misses him. The children, the family, his father, and everyone around him. I mean, everybody misses Michael. We're together, we live together at home," said 52-year-old Corinna, who called the skiing accident one of the unluckiest things that could ever occur to someone. "We do therapy, we do everything we can to make Michael better and ensure he is comfortable and to simply make him feel our family, our bond. And no matter what, I will do everything I can. We all will." The couple share children, Mick, 22, who is also a racing driver, and Gina Maria, 24. Corinna added, "Of course I miss Michael every day, but it's not just me who misses him. The children, the family, his father, everyone around him. I mean, everybody misses Michael, but Michael is still here. Different, but he's here, and that gives us strength, I find," she added further. Explaining about the family's decision to never provide public updates on his health condition, Corinna said in the Netflix documentary, "We're trying to carry on as a family the way Michael liked it and still does, and we are getting on with our lives. It's very important to me that he can continue to enjoy his private life as much as possible. Michael was always protecting us, and now we are protecting Michael." Present FIA President Jean Todt was the Ferrari boss when Michael won 5 championships with Ferrari, and their relationship helped the Maranello-based team to record one of the most successful and dominant eras ever seen in Formula One history. Todt has revealed he still has a close bond with Schumacher, and his family visit twice a month to see their old friend. According to Jean, Schumacher is still alive because of Corinna's iron will for him to survive and the work of the dedicated doctors who treat him. "I've spent a lot of time with Corinna since Michael had his serious skiing accident," he told German newspaper Bild. "She is a great woman and runs the family. She hadn't expected that. It happened suddenly, and she had no choice. But she does it very well. I trust her. She trusts me." Thanks to the work of his doctors and the cooperation of Corinna, who wanted him to survive, he survived, but with consequences. In 2019, Jean said Michael, who he visited every month, was slowly and surely improving. "I'm always careful with such statements, but it's true," he said. "I saw the race together with Michael Schumacher at his home in Switzerland," he added, referring to the Formula One race that had just finished. "Michael is in the best hands and is well looked after in his house. he does not give up and keeps fighting. However, Todd said he was saddened by the fact that the 7-time world champion still struggled to communicate with others. His family is fighting just as much, and of course, our friendship cannot be the same as it once was, just because there's no longer the same communication as before. Former Formula One chief Bernie Ecclestone also made some positive comments about the health condition of Michael Schumacher in a documentary about this 7-time world champion. Ecclestone said, "He is not with us at the moment, but when he gets better, he'll answer all the questions." Michael's son, Mick Schumacher, was added to the Ferrari driver development program with his competitive performance at junior categories, and he was able to clinch the F3 European Championship in 2018 and the F2 Championship in 2020, before promoting to F1 with Haas for the 2021 season. Mick has continued to honor his legendary father in his racing career by choosing the race number 47 to signify 4-7, a reference to Michael and his 7 championships. "Every time I look at him, I tell myself, yes, that's how I want to be. Such strength, such total peace of mind," Mick said, talking about his father. "I think Dad and me, we would understand each other now in a different way now, simply because we speak a similar language, the language of motorsport, and that we would have had so much more to talk about." But Mick Schumacher has never spoken about the accident or the present health condition of his father. Ahead of his debut season in 2021, he was asked about his father's condition during an interview, and he rejected to answer that question. "These are private matters. Let's go back to motorsport," he replied. Michael Schumacher's former manager, Willie Weber, asked permission from Corona to see his former client, but his request was denied. Speaking on an RTL special commemorating Schumacher's maiden title, he said, "I know that Michael has been badly hurt, but unfortunately, not what progress he makes in rehab. I'd like to know how he's doing and shake hands or stroke his face, but unfortunately, this is rejected by Corona. She probably fears that I will immediately recognize what is going on and make the truth public. Still, the real health condition of the former world champion is a secret to the world, and his fans are still looking for a good update on Schumacher's health condition even after years. According to the statements of his closest ones, he is slowly improving, but with some communication problems. Let's pray that he will recover soon and get a chance to see how Formula One has changed over the years when he was not communicating with the outer world. Schumacher is a legend, and he is still living in the hearts of every Formula One fan as the GOAT of F1.